everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa and I want to welcome everybody here. Today is something different. We are going to have fun. We are going to test out today the Nimya palette from Nikkitutorials. If you want to know how I got this full face using her palette along with her liquid blush, also her Nimya lip gloss, stay with me because I'm going to break it down from the beginning to the end, also using other products. Nothing is sponsored, so you're going to get it raw, everything I feel about it, and we're going to have a good time. Also, I do true crime. If this is your first time here, make sure to please hit the subscribe button. And also, remember guys, we now have the super chats. And when I do my first live very soon, we are now going to have memberships also. So I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. Please leave comments and what you would like to see more afterwards. And let's get to it and get to see how I came up with this look. Let me tell you why I chose to do Nimya. All right? Because I want to kind of give a little shout out to Rich Lux. And the reason being is I love Nikkitutorials. I have always enjoyed watching her makeup tutorials and just enjoying her. She seemed to be very more with the positivity. Because, you know, the beauty community got kind of, you know, out there for a while. And I remember when she came out with Nimya. And I was watching Rich the other day and he had made a comment about not seeing a lot of reviewers, especially other beauty influencers, which I don't consider myself a beauty influencer, but I thought to myself, you know what? He's kind of right.
I do think that people like James Charles, Jeffree Star, Maddie MUA, like, I didn't really hear them talk about her brand.
And I remember thinking that I would see her talking about it, but I didn't see a lot. So I went through and I did notice a lot of European makeup artists that were talking about it, talking about really good things. I said, you know what? I love her. I want to show her some support. I've got hundreds of palettes, guys. I love to do giveaways, which we will get into all that later. But anyway, I said, I want to show her some support. Let's check out what one of the Queen MUA'S on here brought together. So anyway, I got a bundle which came with the palette. I also got one of the cream blushes and then her lip gloss. It's just like, it's like lip gloss. And I actually... and we're going to do this on another day with one of her skincare. We're going to do a mask, but we'll use that for another day, okay? We don't want to put too much on here. So anyway, this is a good cooling mask, so you want to keep it cool. I love my little box there I got. I love it. All right, so when I do review stuff, so I'm going to start from the beginning and we're going to go through. Now, the main focus is, of course, is testing out the Nimya products and we're going to go through the palette and everything. But before we get there, we got to get this taken care of. So I use sometimes a lot of different things. I have some staples. We'll go over that. That'll be another video. You have to prime, guys. As you hear them all say, it's a crime not to prime. So how appropriate is that on a crime channel? It definitely is, though. I am always a primer. Some say you don't have to prime. I say you do. I am using Dr. Brandt's, which I appreciate his product so much. Pores No More Luminizer Primer Base. Okay? So this one is actually a newer one. So we're going to try this one out. Nothing is sponsored, guys. So true review. If I don't like it, you're going to know. Even if I was sponsored, I would still tell you. But anyway, so I just put this on my face. And as you'll see, guys, I do have some redness. I have Hashimoto's, which is autoimmune disease, hypothyroidism. It's pretty severe. You will notice I do a lot of things with butterflies in collection stuff. You do get the butterfly rash, kind of similar with lupus. You will see that. So like I said, just put a little bit on there, and it does have like, oh, it feels good though. The smell, I kind of get like doesn't have like a fragrance. It does feel like it came from the dermatologist's office. So Dr. Brandt does have higher end products. I believe actually I got this in a Ipsy box, to be honest with you. So, but I have, like I said, some of this product. So anyway, I always start with a primer. Now, going in next, I usually I switch off. I'll be honest. I'll get on a kick with a foundation. But one of the reasons too I love my Nikkitutorials is because I am a full coverage girl. Always have been. I just enjoy it. So anyway, that's just my thing. I don't do a lot of color correction or anything. I just do full coverage. I was using, which was kind of a medium build, was Carli Cosmetics. Now, I used it one time, which is kind of odd because I don't usually buy Carli Cosmetics. I don't know. I just don't vibe with the cosmetics from Carli. I've tried the eyeshadows. I don't know. It's just my opinion though. But anyway, the foundation, I want to tell you, worked well. Was very impressed, if it's just my opinion. I am about out of that. And before that, I actually used a lot of Juvia foundation. It gave me that full coverage I needed, was not expensive. Well, I tried another one. So I said, let's do this. This was a little cheaper on the budget. Look, you don't have to be expensive to look nice and do well. And when I tell you that I am here for e.l.f. and about all their products, I think I paid $8. And so I thought, I want to try this. This is one of their newer ones out. It is the Soft Glam Satin Foundation. Now, this is medium. It is a buildable coverage. So when I first got it, I was like, okay, let's just see. I needed some foundation. And like I said, $8. I love so many e.l.f. products. I never was one to really buy their foundation, but I did now. We're going to go in with a brush. As you can see, the primer alone from Dr. Brandt already started kind of giving me some coverage on that red. Not too shabby. All right, so let's see how this works together, because that's important that everything works well together. So I'll do one side first so you can see this e.l.f. and how well. $8, guys. And I have no filter on. I do not have a filter on at all. I am just on my desktop and I have my ring light on. And that is it. And it's a little further up. It's not even straight in front of me. So when I do reviews, I try to get it as close to in person as possible to give you the right effects. If you're interested, I am wearing color 23 light neutral. Excuse me, yeah, 25, sorry, 25. It's on the back, light neutral. So just with doing one side, look, you can already see, I see just a little red there. So after I do the other side, I'll just kind of tap it. But, once you do your other stuff that you add to it and setting powder, and I just put it like this. I have a mirror a little off to the left. So if you see me glancing off, that's what I'm looking at. All right. So I want to welcome again anybody that is new. This is the first full tutorial that I've done, or I should just say a makeup video. Always get the neck. I think look, I'll just go over a little bit, But I'm going to tell you, after finishing, I am happy. And this is buildable. So put on as much as you want, you know, until you are happy. If you like it lightweight, you don't have to continue building it up. But I really do recommend the e.l.f. Like I said, I am not sponsored. This is just my own opinion. Also, you can go in, you know, and kind of, if you want to clean it up a little bit, or this is a luminizer, so you're going to get a little extra shine. But you can also, I haven't even said it yet, if you don't like so much glow once you set it, and you can also go, and I do like that. So you get so much shine if you don't want that. Rule of thumb, if you're someone that is not familiar with makeup, which is kind of why I enjoy doing these, it's not because I'm this big creative artist and do all these crazy looks. It's because I try to help people to just wear everyday makeup, and you know, they just want to feel pretty and they want to just enhance their natural beauty sometimes. Sometimes it gets intimidating when you see all these big crazy eyeshadow looks and long lashes and all that stuff, and it kind of is like intimidating. Don't be intimidated. Just go in there. You know what? You're not going to believe probably what I usually use. I do like Patrick Starr's setting powder and also Jeffree Star's translucent setting powder. But today I am using an Old Faithful to just set things, and it is, look, air spun. Now, this is an oldie but goodie. I do believe it has talc in it, so I do try to stay away from things with talc, but I will say I do have this, and it does do the job. Our grandmothers use this, and I'm older, so maybe if you're younger, you know, your mothers and grandmothers and great-grandmothers, this was from since 1935. People have been using this because it does work, but you do want to be careful with inhaling. As you know, people have found that talc is not the best. So anyway, I said that. We're good. Let's get to the next part. I kind of start getting my eyebrows where they need to be. And I will tell you, I will not spend a lot of time on my eyebrows, or it will make you crazy and me crazy. The reason is, if you really look, I have one that is a little higher than the other. The reason that happened is I was in a car accident years ago in my early 20s, and what happened was, warning if you get a little queasy, basically I hit the window, and it cut my eyelid where it had to be stitched back. Okay, with that being said, it's almost like now I got a little bit of like an eyelid because I have hooded eyes. So one eye, as you can see, is not as hooded as the other one. So one eyebrow likes to nicely go up more than the other. So it's getting that, look, see, like that, getting that natural, nice evenness, and it's kind of hard sometimes. So I just kind of pluck at it. I then go over it with a wax and try to get it a little more shaped, and I'll kind of go back and forth until I feel like that I have it. And some days it works really good, okay? But what I want to do is I want to get in this palette because I know it has some dark colors in it. And I'll be honest, sometimes I just use a dark shadow and then I go over. So I'm going to go ahead and put this wax on right now, this brow wax. And I use this one, I think is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I just do that. And I am not fancy, guys. I just do that. And I kind of just lay it down and push it up. As I go along doing my eyeshadow and things and start using my concealers, I will start evening things out as I go along there. That's one of my little hidden stories. So at the end, you'll see it all go together, but we won't worry about all that right now. I just want to give you a very transparent, you'll be like, when she started, I noticed her eyes. How'd that work? We'll conquer all that at the end. Let's get into what we're here for, guys. Now, I have never used this. I am opening it up, and I will say I kept this box out on purpose. So, like I said, I got the bundle. It come in a regular box, which I thought was kind of different because when I've ordered others and gotten other stuff, it's all like pink boxes and colorful boxes. Oh no, but Nikki was like, "Hello, here I am. Here I am. Here I am." Inside it says, "We live in a world full of labels, but with Nimya, you get to create your own." And that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. No labels. On here, on the inside of her box, I just want to say, says, "Thank you for buying these products. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. Out of the millions of products out there, you searched, swiped, clicked, waited, and chose Nimya. I honestly couldn't be more thankful. You are helping me build this brand. Thank you, Nikki." It actually says Donka Jewel, which, not sure if that's how I said it right. Usually it's Donka Shane. That would be German, but she is Dutch. By the way, I have been to the Netherlands. I love that I'm actually trying her products, and I always enjoy her Dutch word of the day. I can't say enough kind things about her. You'll see that the inside of the box is blue. So she actually had some deals going on with this bundle. So let's look at this. Voila! See, I haven't even taken off the plastic or the mirror. It says Nimya. Try to get it there. On the mirror itself. Look at this. Supreme Queen, Bad Beach, Mr. and Mrs. Tutorials, Swish Swish, B for Basic, Brr. Isn't that blue? Oh my goodness, I want to just roll around in it. I can see us using this for Christmas, making snowflakes. Viewer, Disco Stick, ooh. Level Up, Royal Family, Sassy Classy, Never Boring, of course not Nikki, we know that. Final Boss, Brontour, and Hirst Heaven. I hope that I'm saying that right. Those are the names of the gorgeous colors. I will try to implement a lot of them. If not, I will swatch them for you. And so let's get into it. Also, if you are wondering what blush I also got, it is the Cheeky Flush Cream Blush in Hey Carli. Let's look at this. And I don't have a color like this, so it's going to be interesting. And I don't even know what look I'm doing, okay? Ooh, look at that. Now that looks really orange. On here, it gives me a little extra coral. I think a little coral. But, yeah. It's going to be interesting. Oh. Look, guys, look what it came with. So cute. Look, I'm all for it. Great packaging. It came right inside the box. Really good packaging. So as you definitely can tell, her colors are orange and blue, and then of course white, but that is her aesthetic. And then the last thing that we will be trying is, ooh, oh, and you know how she loves her shimmers and sparkles. Like, look at that. Oh, I already want to just use a little on there. Oh, let's see. There we go. Oh, yes. Now I can see this looking good on something or even by itself. If you just want to go with a little, calm look and then give that nice little shimmer on top, I'm here for it. Yep, and this one is called Spill the Juice. I'm here for it. We're going to spill it, Nikki. We're going to spill it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in first with my eye base. I'm actually going to use the white base from Glamlite. It is an eye primer. And I'm going to use it more heavier towards this side. Because if I do decide to do a smoke, I also have a black base if I want to add to that. Or the shimmers, but I always try to put a little just to try to pop, you know, what colors I can. If you have not seen, that is the Kiss. I have it on my fingers from Glamlite. And it also comes with a black base as well. You can do the same. So, I tell you, I love this stuff. I love it. I just blend this in. I go up. And I want to tell you, as I blend in my eye primers, I'm kind of working my eyebrow, okay? If you're kind of noticing that I go up, I kind of do that. Because I try to get as much arch as I can without making one too archy and the other one not. Because it gives me more space in my lid. So if you have hooded eyes, don't say, oh, I can't do those looks because my eyes are hooded. No, you can. So before I even get started, to give you a little trick, what I do, I kind of use this, my bone right here. You feel it right there. I kind of treat that as more as my crease line instead of like in there, because guess what? I can hide secrets in my hoods, okay? Anyway, you learn, especially as I've gotten older, gravity takes its toll. I have not had any work done on my face, which is not like it looks like I have. I just turned 47. You know, we're working what we got, guys, and I encourage everybody, let me tell you, you are all beautiful. Every single one of you. And you don't need makeup. I love it for therapeutic. I like it to enhance things, and I enjoy having fun. And I enjoy doing this with you. We will be doing lives and having more fun, and maybe just even concentrating just on one thing. Hopefully, after we put it all together, it's not too long of a video, but it's okay. Make it work, Trisha. Make it work. Okay, I am looking here at these colors, and I'm going, do I either go really dark? I kind of want to show if these are buildable. I also want people to feel like, you know, you don't have to wear really bold colors to have a pretty eye look as well. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of do more of a neutral, more towards the basic kind of look, but then I'm probably going to throw a little smoky on there just to kind of give you both at the same time. Plus, I want to utilize as many colors as possible. I think I'm going to start with Bad Beach. That's what we're going to do because we're Bad Beach. Bad Beach. All right, so let's go in here. First, what I'm doing is I want to see what our fallout is like. And I always do like this. Not too bad. Some people really despise it. Me, you know, as long as it's not crazy and crumbling everywhere, I'm fine with it. So let's see how these apply. So what I'm looking for when I'm trying a product is if I am actually able to move it easily. What I mean by that is when I put it on, is it like a chalky feeling? Do I feel like when I drag it that I'm leaving it blotchy and I have to keep pulling? And I'm going to tell you, I'm not. I have the other Nikkitutorials palette. It was actually a collab that she did, and I really enjoyed that one as well. I haven't used it in a while, but this is all Nikki. So Nikki, I got your back, girl. And she's had this out for a while. This isn't, you know, brand new. But like I said, I do want a little shout out to Rich, bringing it to my attention that he's even noticed that he didn't see. A lot of people are kind of wondered why influencers weren't kind of like showing it in support, you know? So, hey, I'm here to support. Even though I'm not considered a beauty influencer. Never know, one day I may be the oldest beauty influencer out there ever. All right, and let's go to the other side. So what I'm doing is I am just swishing back and forth, kind of all over, just giving it kind of like my foundation, you know, where I would be building, almost like setting the base that I put on and just kind of getting us started. And I think that that is a very nice color and wasn't hard at all to work with. Look. Very nice, especially if you are someone that just likes a little bit of color. I mean, it really is pretty. I'll take it up just a little bit higher. If I did not have hooded lids, I would not have gone up any higher. But because I do, I'm going to take it up just a little bit higher. Because I want to deepen that, and I don't want it to be as quite nude looking as that, I think I'm going to go in with this B for basic. Okay? Because I want to start adding a little bit of color and more depth into it. So now what I'm going to do is kind of cover again, but really starting to work in with my crease as well, because I'm wanting to add some depth. You can see how that's, look at, oh, that is pretty. Oh, honey, that is nice. Look at that, already adding. You're already seeing the change. And look, these are not dark colors. I mean, they're, for what they are, they're pigment and they are pretty. And they're going on so well. It's like I just put them where I want and then I just blend out. I really am appreciating these. Okay, that B for basic. So see how I'm kind of really going in that crease in there, just really making sure I get some depth, some dimension. And I want to tell you, if you want to look, I'm not getting any fallout. See, I haven't done any concealer, anything underneath, just in case I did have some fallout, because I haven't used it. I would clean my face up later. And there's no right or wrong way. Everybody has their own way and when they put their makeup on, what they use. So see, that really kind of spruced that up, didn't it? And these are both mattes, by the way, for anybody that may be newer, not too familiar. These are mattes. So, and then these would be your shimmers. By the way, they are made in Italy. It says made in Italy with love from the Netherlands. This collection of pressed pigments is a new favorite whether you want to go for a basic baddie or a dramatic diva look. And we definitely can see that, can't we? Now, I am going to go down into, I'm going to switch brushes and I'm going to go down to Never Boring. All right, because I want to go ahead and start adding a little bit of pinkish in there. I want to do that towards this, and then I think we're going to do some smoky with that and then add some shimmer. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Number 2, Michaela. All right, this is from the Glamlite Michaela collection. Like I said, I'm using colors to try to use as many as possible to show you how buildable this is. All right, let's go. Where do we want? I'm trying to think if I, let's see. Do we? Oh, yeah. Yes. I like that. I'm just kind of patting it. See, I'm just kind of patting instead of doing more of the swoosh. I like it. And I'm not going all the way to the middle because I am, of course, going to add some shimmer into that. And I'm just going to pat. And I'm going to take my brush that I was using and I'm going to just kind of soften those edges. Just soften those edges. So you see the difference? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta be your own hype person, you know? Because, you know, I always get a little nervous when I'm doing something either live or, of course, video. I guess I could take it off, but I'm not. I'm just going, hey, what you see is what you get. And if it had been a total failure, I'd been like, it's a failure, but we tried and this is what it did. All right. So I'm just using the same mirror and I'm just going to go in and I'm going to really make sure I get right around that bone and I pat it. Pack it in there. And like I said, I don't go all the way into the corner. I mean, you can take this all the way across. That's totally up to you. But if I want to try some of these other colors, like to brighten my corners, there's no reason to pile up, for me anyway. Now, y'all might have a different idea and be like, no, this, and hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to go back in with this and just blend this out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so here we go. And like I said, if you noticed, I started taking it up because I have a little arch in there. But once I fill in my eyebrow, it's going to be good. And I love this brush. I've done some giveaways and I've gave out these package of brushes. And people have really enjoyed them. I will say, Glamlite, I am a huge fan of Glamlite. Huge, huge. You go on my TikTok, you'll see things too I do with Glamlite. I love Glamlite. I have a lot of their palettes. So one day we'll do fun with do a bunch of looks with pick 20 palettes, you know, or something like that. Y'all can choose, or we'll go live and we'll spin it and I have to pick that palette. Something, you know, fun like that. I love those things. We'll do giveaways. We're just getting started, guys. Now it's where do we want to go from here? Let me tell you, this is a look right here. What you could do is finish up if you like to do your concealer and your contour, lipstick and all that. Put your mascara, call it a day. This look is fun. This is a very subtle, I would say almost like a sunset in a way, just a very subtle one. But that would be it if that's what you wanted to do. But let's take it a step further just to try out these products and their blending. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I want to go in with Sassy Classy, or that. This one is Hearst Heaven. What do we want? I say Hearst Heaven. Let's go dark. Let's just go dark. Let's see what we do. All right, let's see what we do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go around like that. I'm just going to take it in and then kind of smoke it just to kind of take it up a notch. We're going to take this from daytime to okay. And look, I'm loving it's bringing out the eyes. I'm noticing that. Okay. I did it very little just to see. Okay. Now, let's go. Okay. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just keeping this on the outer. That's what I'm doing, keeping this on the outer. Oh, this is nice. Guys, look at this. Look how you just can put it in one spot and it's pigment enough yet soft that you can just blend it out. Blend it over and get enough blowout that you're not having to use other colors. And I'm going to do a little extra just right here. Get right in there. Deepen that little bit. Oh, I'm loving it. You see, I'm just kind of going out in circles. I'm not a big wing person. I don't use a lot of things for wings, but I enjoy the smoke out. Like I said, I wait to the end to clean everything up. And what I mean by clean up is just going up in like a straight line to make it. Whew. And you guys are seeing anybody can do this. I enjoy doing looks that look very kind of up, but when you watch me do them, you're like, it's really not that, hard. Because I don't want it to be hard, and I want any age to do it and feel comfortable. I'm going to take this right along here. Alright, so I'm just going to keep this right here. Take it over, and I'm going to do the other side. Okay, guys, so now I am back with the other side done. Oh, I think that is so pretty. So now what we're going to do before we start shaping the eyebrows and going underneath, because we got to do underneath as well. Let's pick a shimmer. So far, guys, we have used, I just want to go over, we have used a Bad Beach, a B for basic, Never Boring, Hearst Heaven. Looking at all these delicious sparkles. And let's see. I'm kind of thinking maybe putting a little bit of Final Boss or maybe a little disco stick in the corner. Let's do it. And you know what? I'm going to go in with fingers. I am a finger person when it comes to shimmers. I've never even tried these. So let's go in, because look at that. Oh, look. Gorgeous. I'm going to put it around this area. Oh my goodness. I just kind of wanted to deepen up a little bit because I love sparkles. I do. I love sparkles. So a little right there. Oh yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Okay, so now I know I can go in a little harder. I wasn't quite sure if it was gonna be like blam. Look, I'm cutting down. I need to give you the middle finger. Oh yeah. All right, and I'll just kind of wipe that. I had a little fallout on there, but not much. Now I want to go in on the other side and do the same. All right, so now I'm going in and I'm just trying to now work my eyebrows in. And today they're acting a little up. They're doing not what I want them to do. Some days they are really cooperative, and other days I seem to struggle with them. And what I'm doing is I'm actually just taking the color. So now we are back and we are somewhat have our eyebrows where we need to. We're going to go in with concealer, and then we will finish up on this eye here to get it fixed, and we'll be good to go. It's a process. It's a process. And actually, if people have any ideas, of how to even make it easier, once my hair's down, it all comes together, but it's like, Lisa, ugh. I think I want to go in with this darker shade, the Hearst Heaven. And I want to go in like this. I think this eye look is coming together. I think it is. It really is. Alright, so now, before we start the contour and everything, to finish and pull this look all together, we want to add some little shimmer in the middle there, in the inner corners. Let's try the Mr. and Mrs. Tutorials. Let's just see what that does around here. It is pretty, but I don't know, I'm not getting the pop that I want. I will put it on both sides, just so. Now it is pretty. Remember now, I did not do a cut crease, so we're just laying it on top of color. So I just wanted to see if it would just be very poppy, you know, and it could be with the fingers, but I think that we're going in with our finger. We're going to go all in, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to do the disco stick. So what I will do is show you the difference. You see what we did with the brush? Let's go in right here, and I'll show you what that looks like. So see, it does add a little like nice pretty sparkle into there. Ooh, I like that. I like that. But I like it to look a little subtle. I don't want it too crazy. You know, I don't want it to be too much. So I think that that's nice. Just a nice subtle little bit. And then what we'll do is just go right in the corners with a little bit of the disco stick. Now the disco stick, I notice, falls a little bit more, but that's okay. Just a little extra. Seems a little softer, but I bet you because it's going to pop a little more. So we just want to go right in here. Was I right? Holy moly. Look at that. Oh, Miss Nikki knows when she wants to pop something, doesn't she? Just to give it that little, like, hello. Hello. Or as she would say, hello, it's Nikki. Oh, girl, hello, it is Nimya. So now is getting to where we'll do cleanup and mascaras and all that good stuff. All right, so I want to show you, this is what we used. So we did this color, Bad Beach, Mrs. Tutorials, B for Basic, Disco Stick in the middle, Final Boss in the middle of my lids, outer with Here's to Heaven, and a little bit of Classy I actually used in my eyebrow. So really we did about everyone except the blues, the orange. So right at the end, I can swatch them for you and you can see them. How about that? I love it. I think it's so pretty. I'm going to go in with my Jeffree Star concealer because we want to brighten up over here. All right, I didn't know I needed it. I'll do it right here. A little on the cupids. A little here. Yes. You always want to use a little dampness or you'll just basically rub it all off. I go like this. And then I do it again. And then I just go in. I keep it in the T-zone. And look how it just starts cleaning everything up. And I don't go it directly right on my eyes because I do have a little bit of lines. And, you know, I like using the pore blurred primers and things of that nature, which is why I do a lot of the skincare, which we will get into on another video. It will be a shorter video, of course, where we will be doing the mask and showing you why it is important are even better before you do makeup, especially if you want to do a really major look, how much it actually helps. And then what I do is I also just kind of go in and start getting everything there. We have the cheeks to test out. Let's see. Okay, I see you, Nikki. I'm just gonna go in, and it is. How blendable are you? You are blending. Ooh, look, y'all. Look, and I'm using this tiny little blender. It come with it, and it's working. Look. So you did something here, Nikki. Look, it's so cute. So pretty. Who would have thought that color would have come out so pretty, especially with the colors we chose? I did not plan this. I had no idea. I didn't know what we were getting into. Oh, it blends so nicely. So nicely. I like that. And, you know, I'm trying to use everything like this little thing now. I probably go in and use a little bigger one. But this is working. I try to use the products that come with it to show y'all. Very blendable and very buildable. Very buildable. And like I said, I try to keep it up higher because being older, I'm always trying to lift. So I do not wear it, you know, down. If you'll see, that's why you see I do my blush a little higher. And then what you'll see me do is go in a little like this. And I want that clean too. I like just a little dot. I don't like it real sparkly. I like just little dots there for this look that anybody can do. Because this is not over glam, I was going to use my Beauty Beach Bronze, and I'm just kind of going to do a little bit of bronze over here to kind of complete our look. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in. Like I said, I'm really feeling that this kind of came out to a great fall look without even trying. And just kind of give it that bronze. You know, more than a contour, I just kind of maybe just want to bronze a little bit. And that kind of really helps the T-zone. And like I said, I still keep that up high. And then the jaw. Not a lot of jawline there, y'all. For us chinny chins, I go like this. If you have double, triple, it all works out. I'm going to finish up fixing a little bit of my eyebrow that I want. I don't think that you care about that, me going back and forth doing that. And then I'm going to find us a lipstick to pair up with this. And we will be done with our final look. Now, I did not put on lashes. As you can see, I just put on mine. Now, if I was going out in the evening time, I would add lashes. I am not huge on lashes, so if I really don't have to wear them, I don't. This is kind of a more neutral with a soft glam to it, and this is something you can wear to work, or like you said, if you wanted to at night, throw on some lashes, and that would be good. So I wanted, since we are testing out the lip gloss, let's do our final thing with the lipstick, and I have chosen a Liquid Velour. This is actually a Jeffree Star one. I believe this is from the Star Ranch collection. So let's get in here. It's kind of like in the nudes, but with a mauve kick. And you know, you could have went with all kinds of colors, really darker. I wouldn't go much lighter, but I definitely could have went darker in the nudes. So we want to see what our lip gloss, and like I said, again, this one is Don't Tell Anyone. Oh honey, I won't. Told you I keep my secrets in my hoods. All right, let's see what this does. Oh yeah, this is it right here. Yeah. Yes, yes. Now we could just do a little. We want a lot. And you know what? You know what I always test for with the glosses? That it's not sticky like where you feel like everything would just stick to it. Like, you know, when I get in my Mercedes convertible and my hair is going everywhere, you know, does it come back and grab my lips? No, it feels good. It's nice and dry. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this adventure with me. I've done tons of live tutorials, but far as doing a video, this is actually one of my first to do a full-on video. I told you that I would do the couple swatches, so we did a lot of these colors, like I said. So the only colors we left out was, look at that beautiful pink. There we go. I'm not the best swatcher. But that, of course, is a light pink. I mean, you see, can't go wrong. But then let's get in. Let's see how this blue does. Oh, I can only imagine. Okay, let's do this. Look. Look. Remember when I was talking about how you can just put it and blend it? See, you could do that and then just blend it out the way you would want it. Blow it out. Look at that. Oh, that is pretty. All right, what's the other one we didn't do is the sparkle. Let's put it next to it. Let's see here. Ooh. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I can't wait to do some blues. We did not do the Level Up or the Supreme Queen. Okay, okay. We see what she's working with. And then the top one was Supreme Queen. Ooh. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So, guys, I'm here for y'all, okay? Anything you need, I got you. Listen, I have enjoyed today's video in doing it. It definitely was another side of me. And I know that I will probably get quicker and better of how to deliver in a video. If you enjoy doing this, and I love to do lives, I will be doing, I don't know if it'll be Monday nights, but I will be doing lives again. Me Time with Lisa. I will have guests up if you want to come up, even if you don't do, say, skincares or makeup, but there's something that you enjoy for yours. Like a lot of people do that diamond art. There's other things that way you can be involved in the conversation that night, maybe on mental health or whatever we're talking about. And also doing something, if you crochet, cross stitch, paint, anything. Self-care is 100 different things. And at the end of the day, this was all about being therapeutic, showing you another side of me other than true crime, and showing some support to an MUA on here that has shown so much love and gave us so much through the years and gone through a lot. Miss Nikkitutorials, I hope she is proud of this look that I did with Nimya. And As you can see, honey, I rolled all around in it. It's a win. It is approved by me, Miss Lisa. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed everything, and I will see you on the next video. Enjoy your night. Goodbye, everybody. Nikki, you did something there, girl. Oh, I just dropped everything. Shit. Oh. Where are my towels? I have a towel somewhere around here. About really, turn it upside down. But you know how to edit. I'm probably talking down too much. Where you're like, where do I stop it at? Then when I put my hair down. Oh God, look. Oh my God, this should be a blooper. I cannot believe this. Look. Different than I thought. This was just a cord bar box. The cord bar box. We have used a Bad Beach. I want to say